Everybody coming into the salon right after that, they were dying for her hair. And I'm telling you honestly, hello Loc community, happy new month. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Adele here on Locs and Loc'd. All I'm doing is sharing my journey since I started my microlocs journey, kind of updating you on my journey so far. I think the last video I did, if I'm not mistaken, is the one that I did when my loc turned 2 years, I think in December, January, thereabout. I don't know if you notice, but my hair is blooming, is blossoming. It is, can you see the length? Okay, my hair, as I always say, is doing its thing. Okay, so I did do my retire last weekend, and I haven't gone for a retire for almost 2 months. Okay, because I've been extremely busy with family life, work, things like that. So I wanted to kind of see what my hair will do if I leave it for a little bit longer. Apart from not having time, I wanted to see what my hair would do if I've left it for so long. And honestly, I'm happy, I'm pleased. Even my loctician was like, oh my god, your growth is, you know, my hair is growing. Okay, and so let me take off this headband so you can see. Now this past weekend, like I said, was my retire, and I've mentioned also in past videos that my now 8-year-old daughter is also Locs. She has microlocs. She actually requested, okay, for microlocs after seeing how beautiful it's on her mother, I guess. So she and I went, you know, for our retire. Usually we do our retires on different days because of my schedule, right? And also, of course, with school for her. And so that was one of the reasons why I pushed a little bit. So me with my schedule, her going to school, my loctician also, her schedule is always, she's always booked, of course. So between all of that, kind of pushed our retire back all the way to, I think, 2 months, a little bit over 2 months, maybe 2 months and a week, or 2 months, 2.5 months, something like that. And so she also, my daughter also had a lot of regrowth in her hair. Recent updates that I've had to my hair. Now, in January, I was at work. I just kind of ran my hand through my hair. I wasn't tugging, I wasn't pulling, and one of my locs came out, the entire thing. The last video that I talked about losing a loc, and I'll leave that video up here in the cards and also a link in the description bar below if you're yet to watch that video. That loc broke in the middle. Okay, the whole entire thing didn't come out. It was just kind of broke in the middle, and it was in front, and it has, ever since, it has grown. But the one that came out, and I'll put a picture somewhere here that way you can see I was at work, and it came out. Now till today, till this day, I have no idea where that loc came out from. There's no bald spots, there's no like missing loc, nothing. So I don't know where it came out from. The retire I did before I did the one, before I did this one, we're able to put that same loc at the back, because the loc at that, the loc at the back at that time, I felt was kind of unraveling all the time. It was unraveling, it was very small, it wasn't growing as much. And so I noticed, because I took the loc that came out, I took it back to my loctician, and she was able to kind of fix it. I know where it is. It is the one here at the back. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, this one was a loc that broke. I don't know where it broke from or where it came from till tomorrow, but we were able to kind of attach it to, you know, back to my hair, which is one of the phenomenal things about, you know, locs in general, and just general black hair. Okay, just being able to have loc and being able to reattach it, I feel is so, it's priceless. Okay, it's priceless for your hair to come out and then you're able to retouch it back. And I've even heard of people reattaching like their loved ones that have passed away. kind of adding that to their look, I feel like that is such a beautiful thing, because you still have a part of that person in your life, if that makes any sense. So yeah, so that's one of the updates regarding my hair. You know, the major update obviously is that my hair is thriving, it's growing, it's blossoming, as I always say. And so I don't tug and pull my hair, and that's why it took me a long time to be able to do something like this to my hair, just because the ones I've seen, I always feel like it's tight. And because this loctician that was doing my hair knew that I had very tender scalp and I suffer from migraine, she was very gentle, so it's not it doesn't hurt at all. And the other update that I have in my hair is, I did mention that I was going to change my shampoo. I talked about trying the Dr. Bronner's. I want to report back that I'm not going to use it anymore, because I realized that it was leaving residue in my hair. I don't know if I took a picture. I'm going to check through my phone if I took a picture of that. So the kind of residue that I'm talking about is, it does wash the hair properly. But if you've ever used Dr. Bronner's before, you know that Dr. Bronner's always kind of leaves this white cast on your hands after use. And I saw the same thing in my hair, like the scalp of my hair. You couldn't see the scalp. Yes, at that time my hair needed to be retied. However, I wasn't able to see my scalp. It was as if there was a powder. It left like, it wasn't powder, but the way it looked like a powder has been, you know, put into my hair. I couldn't see my lines. I couldn't see my scalp. It was just kind of, you know, that residue from the Dr. Bronner's. And I think at that time that was the second time or the third time I was going to use it. And ever since I stopped it, and I kind of, now I'm in need of a new shampoo. But in the meantime, I went to my local Marshalls and I got this Giovanni line. And I've used this Giovanni line before when I was loose natural. I've used it when my kids were much younger. And it's a beautiful, like, it didn't give any problems at all. I don't know if it's geared towards black hair. However, it's a salon brand, and I know that I've used it over 10 years ago and I loved it. And I always get it from either Winners or Marshalls or even Home Sense. That's the, you know, the store that carries it. That's where I find it from. I always buy, you know, the big tub. And I will buy the shampoo and the conditioner at that time. But when I went back to Marshalls to kind of go back to that, I couldn't find it. But I did find the tea tree invigorating shampoo. Now I find for that one, it has this minty smell to it, and even on my scalp it feels very minty, and I love it. However, I find that might not be something I want to use for my hair every time I wash my hair. I think it's probably like a once in a month type of thing, or when my hair needs like a deep clean. That's when, you know, I would kind of use it. I find that like it says on the bottle, it's invigorating, right? So I feel like it's for like really deep cleaning your hair. Yeah, so I'm still looking if I could find the shampoo from that same line. I will pick it up, I'll let you know. But for now, before I did this retie, I used it for myself and my daughter, and I did find that, again, because it's a shampoo for like invigorating, for like deep cleaning. Even with my 8-year-old, I find that her hair looked like the color of her natural hair kind of came out, you know, because he had a bit of lint and dirt and stuff like that in her hair. And I find that when I used that, it deep cleaned her hair. It went in and it did what it needed to do. And I find that even my hair was, it's a shampoo that would kind of strip your hair a little bit if you use it too much. That's what I find. If that's what I think. If you use it too much, it might strip, you know, the natural oils in your hair, because it's invigorating and it has that tea tree, and I feel like maybe eucalyptus, I find, because it's very minty. But I do love it. I'm keeping that in my, you know, hair routine. However, I will try to look for the ordinary shampoo from that same line, but the Giovanni invigorating one, I will use it maybe once in 2 months or once in a month as needed for my hair and my daughter's hair. So those are the two updates. I lost the lock, I reattached it, and then on the market for another shampoo. I feel like those are like the updates that I have regarding my hair. I think I'm going to stop rambling a little bit and just kind of show you, you know, my hair. If you're thinking of getting microlocs for your children as well, I highly recommend that you ask for the braid style, because what I find with the braid style with my daughter is that there has never been she's never experienced slippage like I did. If I knew about the braid style, I would have, if I had to pay a little bit more, I would have, just to kind of, you know, because having slippage kind of sets you back, right? It sets you back all the time. You have to retire your hair. So with her, she didn't have any slippage at all, just because of that braid style that this loctician had done for her in her first install. So her microloc has just been growing, it's just been blossoming. She's not lost any hair, she's not lost any lock, nothing. Her hair has just been blossoming. Even the loctician, when we got there that day, she was like, oh my God, she had to hug my daughter. And I was like, why are you hugging her? I'm the one taking care of the hair. She's just sleeping and waking up, right? And we made that joke about it. But honestly, jokes apart, like if you, even as an adult, if you're looking to get your microlocs done, I highly recommend that, you know, you get the braid style done. If you have to pay a little bit more, trust me, it is worth it, because it doesn't set you apart like, you know, the twist style or the four-point rotation wool or two-point rotation will set you back when you do have, you know, slippage. So I highly recommend that. And I'll put up like a picture or video of her, you know, when her hair was installed. I've kind of shared that before, but I will share it briefly, and then for you to see the difference in her hair. And then this past Saturday that she did her retie, she kind of did this style where she kind of plaited it in front. Let me come closer. She did this style for my daughter. You can see my grays are out. Okay, my grays are out to play. Yeah, so she did do this style for you know, my daughter, and my daughter has been asking me that she wanted crowns. Okay, so the crowns, like those little, like all this, they're crowns that I've had in my hair. I actually wanted to take this out and put new ones, because I find this one, I kind of washed the gold has washed away, just because it's been in my hair for, I think, almost a year, if not more than. So they've been in there, and we did put in the crowns for her, and everybody coming into the salon right after that, they were dying for her hair. And I'm telling you honestly, I birthed a beautiful girl. If I do say myself, okay, give that to me. Let me kind of pat myself in the back, okay? So yeah, everybody that was coming into the salon after that, they were dying for her hair. They were like, oh my God, how is she sitting? My daughter loves her hair. My daughter loves her hair. Okay, if you have a child that doesn't seem to, that is tender-headed, that doesn't seem to like her hair, honestly, try microlocs for them. My daughter, before microlocs, She loves getting her hair done, but she doesn't like the process just because again, she has tender scalp, it hurts. And so she doesn't really like doing, like she likes doing her hair and she doesn't like doing her hair. I don't know if that makes any sense. Comment below if that makes any sense. Okay, subscribe, hit that subscribe button if you are yet to subscribe to this channel. Okay, this is the kind of fun that we have here on this channel. So she does love getting her hair done, but she doesn't love, you know, she doesn't like or enjoy the process just because it hurts. And I'm telling you, the way she has fallen in love with her hair has been amazing. Now I will say, because she's a child, I have to, of course, maintain her hair. But also I have to, because she doesn't like to wear bonnets. That's my struggle with her. And after this Saturday, I find that she's been wearing her bonnet because I kind of explained better to her and let her know that I know. Because on Saturday, after she was done, the way people were complimenting her, she loved her hair. The crowns were put in her hair. She was shaking her head. She loved it. And so I think that style with the crowns just kind of amplified and elevated the confidence in her, right? So much so that when I got back from work, I think maybe it was a Sunday or something, I came through the door and she was showing me her hair, and I was like, girl, I'm the one that took you to go do your hair. I'm the one that paid for your hair. So I find that she now really enjoys and loves her hair. Okay, so I highly recommend it if you have a daughter, a son, whatever, that, you know, they're tender-headed, but they like their hair being done, but don't like to do their hair. Microlocs definitely is calling their name. Try Microlocs with them, because I'm having so much ease and so much success and so much, I'm at peace, not just with my hair, but with my daughter's hair as well. So having said all of that, my hair right now is going on 2.5 years, and as you can see, I'll come closer. This is where the length of my hair is right now. Because my daughter, her loctician did this style for her where they braided the front, okay, for her. I also requested it because if you've been following my journey for a while, you know that I've not really done anything to my hair. But when her loctician did hers and I saw it, I was like, oh, no, I want it for myself as well. And I absolutely love it. I'm glad I requested for it, because I find with this style, you can still do quite a bit of style with it. You can do the half up, half down style with it. You can do the half up, half down, right? I put it in a ponytail earlier today. I just put it down because of the video. With my daughter, I could do like 2 side buns for her. Like, I feel like with this style, you can do so much, you know, with it, opposed to just kind of leaving it. All right, ladies, thank you so much for watching my videos. If you enjoy my video and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Don't just watch my videos and, you know, walk away. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell right there so that every time I share and upload a video all about my journey, sharing my journey, any updates, you know, regarding my hair and my daughter's hair, I will definitely come back and share that and report that back to you. If you are interested in fashion, beauty, luxury, budget friendly, you know, kind of mixing locks and budget friendly pieces together, head on to my Passion Heavenly channel, where you get loads of, you know, goodies, recommendations, style inspiration over there as well. And until the next time that I share with you my hair journey, my microlocs journey, and I will see you in my next update. Bye.